we've just established I can't go far with my hair loose in this car. Forget the nifty brochures, anything over 50, it's all over the place, I cannot see. So we've tied it back, and we're now going to have a better look at the Z4, the latest of BMW's convertibles. It's got a toned down look, but this is the top spec engine and there's nothing toned down about the performance. Well, let's go for a spin. Put the roof up for this segment so you can hear what I'm saying. There's so much stuff in this car, we could spend half an hour and we wouldn't have got through the whole lot. So let's see, just for starters, I've got cruise control running at the moment to reduce the number of things I'm trying to do simultaneously. If it was dark, I've got the automatic headlight dimmers on, so if there's oncoming traffic or a street light, the headlights automatically dip and then rise again afterwards. It does get a little bit confused by reflective street signs, but it's a very good feature if you're likely to be distracted at night and forget to go onto low beam. The cruise control will automatically slow the car if I catch up to something else. Again, quite a good feature if you're likely to be a bit distracted. As you're pulling closer to something, the brakes apply gently and it will maintain following distance. The Z4 used to come as a coupe and a drop top, but BMW has now opted for one model with a folding hardtop roof. There's more comfort than before and a broader sports focus as well. This is pretty much a new cabin for the Z4. There's an asymmetric layout punctuated by these fairly retro round dials, and the ergonomics are excellent. Those items that you can't do remotely via the steering wheel are very easy to reach. This car has the more powerful turbo engine with 225 kilowatts and 400 Newton meters. There's an urgency to the acceleration and a broad linear spread of power. This is the Auto. It's a very efficient 7-speed double clutch transmission with a paddle shift to change up or down, or of course you can use the lever. One of the things about BMW is there are a lot of options. So you're paying nearly $125,000 for this car, but then you can option up. Some of the things fitted to this level will be options for the lower levels, like the automatic headlights. Things like the wind deflector. Me, I've got long hair, I would buy one $680. I'd also go for the seats with the adjustable bolsters. This piece here can then squeeze in to whatever width you want, and it's a bit like the car cuddling you. I love it. Park distance control on this car is very good. We tested it with a couple of posts on some grass at the edge of a car park, and it detected the posts even though they were quite widely spread apart. The Z4 is really easy to live with for a convertible. It's even got a ski sleeve. The boot's remarkably practical. I found I could fit quite a big suitcase in even with the top down. If you look at the Boxster, it's got two boots, front 150 litres, rear 130, which gives a fairly generous 280. The Z4's 180 at its smallest, and 310 if you've got the roof up. So really you can go away with quite a big suitcase and still have it in convertible mode. I've got the satellite navigation on. This is a very good system, swivels up out of the dash. I've entered in at the moment a Stokes Valley address in Upper Hutt, and it's showing that I would get there at midnight if I left right now. Quite handy having sat-nav with that arrival time estimate. Steering offers good weight and feel, but it's a tad less communicative on more open roads than I'd like. If you throw the car around, there's plenty of grip. What BMW has tried to do with this car is keep the boulevard cruiser bits that people like, so it looks fantastic. It's actually dropped back a little on the radical nature of the look, so more people will like it. But you can go along Mission Bay as I'm doing now in an enviable looking car. Basically, you're a style icon. But then if you want to take in the wiggly bits, it's also very good dynamically. And it's got this adaptive suspension system that means you can opt for normal, which we have now, or if you want to drive sportingly, you can go for Sport, which firms everything up, or Sport Plus, which firms everything up and cuts back the stability control response. Obviously the car becomes quite a hard sportster at that point, and you wouldn't want to live with it every day like that, but this way BMW gives you a little bit of both. Best of both worlds is the aim. Buyers in this bracket are probably also looking at a Mercedes SLK or a Porsche Boxster. Now, I haven't driven the SLK recently, so I won't comment on that car. The Porsche is definitely more talented a sports car. It's got more supple handling. It's the car a keen driver who's willing to make compromises would choose. But this BMW Z4 is very easy to live with, and I think its broader focus, the fact that you can have more sporting a drive than most people will ever be able to access and yet live with it every day, will see it win a lot of fans.